Hey guys, and welcome back to part 5 of my how-to tutorial build of this grand church. And today we are going to be working on this second entrance over here. I've already made the left-hand side entrance because I wanted to see what design I'd like that I was happy with that could be incorporated into the build, because I tried a few designs to begin with and I wasn't happy with how a few of them were turning out, and in the end I finally settled, well, happily settled I should say, with this current design that I have right now. So we shall replicate that design, this one here, over on this side of the building so that we have 2 entrances and 2 exits. And I think overall, when you look at it from a distance, for the size of the building and what we could actually do with the entrance, because we had 2 sides effectively to this church, I think that just looks about right. Certainly for what I was able to come up with for the time being. And if we go to the other end of the church, what I've been doing also, I've been laying out some of the foundations, roughly plotting out where these first 2 towers are going to go. Again, I played around with a few shapes, designs, just to sort of map everything out roughly how I was going to lay out this design, and I wasn't entirely happy with how it was looking, especially with the style of the build as well, because I didn't want something that looked too blocky, whereas the first part of the church we built it's basically built on pillars, but these pillars have sort of a little bit of complex shape and design and sort of finesse to them. So what I wanted to do was also bring that design forward to the towers as well, so that it all flows very well rather than the towers looking a little bit something like an eyesore. So what we'll do first is we'll go to this side of the building, because what I've also added is some of these pillars to give the outside a little bit more shape as well, because I felt it looked a little bit too blocky for what I wanted. So all I basically decided to do in the end was stick some stairs on the blocks where there were windows. So we'll quickly go along this line, filling in the areas where you've got stonework that's surrounding the windows, and then what we're doing after that is we're filling the gaps, the 2 block gaps below, with normal stone brick blocks, and that should complete this side as far as giving a bit of sort of shape and structural stability, or at least the impression of structural stability to this build, and it just doesn't look like a square block with lots of details and shapes. It's actually got shapes all over the place. There's always something that's going off, because it'd be a shame if we just left it as it was. Right, so going to this entrance to the left here, let's see if we can try and replicate that design with what we've got here. So I can see what we've done first. We've gone 1, 2, looks like we've gone 3 blocks high, so I think we got rid of these stair blocks as well. So yeah, you can remove these 2 pieces here and there, and we're going to go up 3 blocks with the stone brick on the corners like that. Does that look right? I hope it does. Let's have a look on the inside, see what I've done, because we need to get this design right. So it looks like we've got a row of stone brick right here. Does it go all the way up? I'm not sure. We'll build it there for the time being. So we've got a line of stone brick, goes up to about there on the pillar for the time being. And then what it looks like we've done, we've got 2 stair blocks, and then fill the gap beneath the stair blocks with stone bricks like this. Okay, so that completes that. So it looks like we do have, is that a stair brick block? It looks like it, yeah. So I suppose what we could do is that right? Yes, that's right. That's what we did. We placed a stair brick block up there, so it looks like that the slope flows into this part out here. So that looks all good and well. Okay. Yep. Right. Now we can build. Essentially, it's the stone brick frame around the outside of the doors. So we're going up 3 blocks to begin with. Okay, and then we're just going to keep switching across and having a look at our design here. So what have we done? So we placed an upside down brick there. So we've got our upside down stairs that look like that, and then we placed 2 stair blocks like that, and then do we go up again to this level, which looks about right. Does that look right? I'm not sure. No, it's here, isn't it? That's right. And then I'm guessing we've gone up with the stone bricks. Yes, that's right. So we'll place a stone brick block there and there. So that's your level where the stone brick blocks need to stop, and then we're going to build all the way down and joining up the bottom pieces like so. So then you should have something that looks like that. Okay. Right. Also, yeah, that looks better. Along the top, we're going to place 3 stair blocks, which is going to look like that. Okay. And what we can do also while we're around here, we can fill in the empty block spaces in between where the stair blocks are with these glass panes. So then we've got our windows in like that. Okay, right, let's have a look, see where these doors are placed. It looks like they're placed there and there, and I think that looks about right. It does. So I think that's the external part of the entrance build completed. I don't think I've missed anything off there. So now we need to go into the interior and see what we need to do on the inside. Okay. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a ridge along here. And what we've done, I think we've used the stone brick slabs, which it looks like that we have, yes. So we go along this level here, just with 1 row of stone brick slabs, and then on the inside of the pillars What have we done there? Replaced a block there. Looks like we've placed... I don't know if that's right. I'm sure it's fine. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 2 upside down stair blocks. Okay. So now, what we can do, I think we've done the same again here. We've used the pillars, so we've gone up 3 blocks high. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 2 upside down stone bricks. There and there. And then on top of these 3 columns, we're going to place 3 stair blocks. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now we need to have a look at this design here and see what we've done. I think the upside stair bricks go there. That's right, yeah, that's right. And then above them we place stone brick slabs. They go in the gap, like that. And then what we did, we remove this block, and this block, and we replace them with the upside down stair blocks. Look like that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to take our cobblestone walls, and in the corners we're going to place 1 each of the cobblestone fences, walls I should say, and then on top we're going to place 2 torches just to light up the entrance, and there we have it. That looks fabulous, doesn't it? Right, so we'll quickly go to sleep, and then we'll have a look at the towers outside and see what design we can come up with. So we'll quickly fly, sprint across, come on, there we go. So as I've already stated, I've laid out the foundations, and what I've decided to go with was continue along with these pillars as sort of like the main sort of structural foundation to the towers, and then we'll build round them and see what design we can come up with. So again, what we're going to do, we're going to count how many blocks we need to go up. So I believe it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it is. So that's what we're going to copy. So with these stone bricks, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same again over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And same with this pillar here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you should have something that looks something like that. Okay. And now for the corners, we're going to go up the same as well. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks this time. And you need to do this on every single corner of these 3 pillars. So going up 6 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And same again over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So I'll quickly go around these other 2 pillars, and then we'll move on to the next phase of this build. Okay. Oops. So we'll go 4 there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. By the end of this tutorial you will all be experts of mathematics, so I wouldn't at all be surprised if I see anyone coming out with any degrees in maths or become sort of teachers of mathematics because of all your 1, 2s and 3s and 4, 5s and 6s. I'm sure your mum and dads are going to be really impressed with you. Anyway, right, so now we've finished these 3 pillars. I think what we're going to do, let's have a quick look, see what we did with this design over here. Yeah, it looks like we did. So we're going to take our stone brick stairs and we're going to place them upside down around this top half section of the pillars, like so. So they look something like that. Okay, around the last pillar. There we go. So now we should have something that looks like that. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do now as well, we're going to take our stone bricks and we're going to go around the outside walls with the bricks, and we're going to go up all the way to the top level of this build. Do we need this? So yeah, ignore this part here. But what we're going to do, we're going to fill in the other 3 sides parts to the wall, and we're just going to go all the way around until we're on the same level as this part here. So we're going to go up this high. So how many blocks is this? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks high. Okay, so I'll quickly finish this and then we'll have a look, because what we can do as well, if there are any particular parts to the wall that we want to change or swap or basically dig out, we've always got that option then of swapping, chopping and changing certain parts if we need to, which is perfectly fine. This will just give us an idea of where this structure is going and what we can sort of add or deduct from the build should we need to do anything, which we will do, because we're not going to leave it looking like this because it looks a little bit bland otherwise, a bit boring. Okay, so we'll go up like that, and up again, and then this block here. Okay, so we're on the first level of this tower, and looking at it, you'd probably think it's not brilliant, but it's okay. But I suppose what you could do if you wanted to is you could get rid of this block here, then replace it. Was that right? No. How does that look? I suppose what you could do, yeah, I suppose this would work. You could place your stair block there, get rid of that, place your upside down stair block there, hollow this out, go to the inside, fill it up with stone brick, and we'll just see how this looks. And then you're kind of left with that corner there, aren't you? And somehow I don't think that looks right. No, that's fine. We'll get rid of that. not applicable. But this is what I was telling you about. You know, if you need to change something, then that's fine, and which is what we're doing. We're just exploring ideas just to see what we can do to freshen up this build and make it look more interesting than what it currently is. I suppose could we do it here? No, we can't, can we? How about on the outside? Would that work on the outside? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it can work. Okay, well, just bear with me. Let's just see where this goes. Oops, fail. Uh-huh. Okay. So what did we do over there? Well, let's see if we can replicate that design over in this corner, and then we'll just take a step back and have a look. So we placed a block there, didn't we? Then we placed, was there one there? Was that right? No. I don't think it was. We placed a block there. Oh, I'm confused now. Can't quite see what we did there. So that's in the corner. Let's get rid of that, see what we did. That's what we did. That's what we did. I think we cracked it now. We've got wise to this. Yes, we did. That's what happened. Oops. Is it worth placing it that way? I think it's better if it goes that way. So it goes against. Yeah, that's right. Back up a bit there. So we placed a block there. And a stair block there. And how does that look? That's okay. Let's just see where this goes. And then I suppose what we could do the same over on this side as well. Copying that design, replicating it over here. So what I'm going to do, I will call this video right here, because wow, doesn't time fly by when you're having fun. I'll copy this design here around this tower here, and I'll build up the second tower to this stage right here, so that when we start back in part 6 we can concentrate on building the second tier of the 2 towers, and maybe we can have a look at some stonework patterns and designs for the bottom floor as well, if we're not entirely happy with a certain part of the building, how it's looking. So yes, if you have enjoyed watching this video, you know the routine now. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos of my how to build tutorials, and if you are interested, don't forget to check out my other videos on my channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in part 6. Take care, keep buzzing people.